Were any of you at the old women's house of detention?
Yes, we were.
And which do you prefer, novice?
The old house with the mice and the roaches, we prefer any day.
They took the bars away in this place.
It's like
The bars that you can see, but they lock your mind because the place is not equipped.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh Lord, you got to. 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 Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh Lord, you got to.
Understaffed, all the privileges and things that we have here, we do not have enough officers to execute them.
Right.
Today is one big front.
Today is drag out day.
Come back tomorrow, we'll only have half a crew.
Don't look back. Get the camera, please.
Speaking generally about the officer condition out here at the women's house of detention, just how many hours do you have to work overtime if there's such a shortage?
Oh, 16 hours. Take, for instance, last night I worked 9 hours. I got home at 11. This doesn't give the officers, especially the females, time enough for their own home life, see. But it just doesn't seem to be getting any better. It's getting worse.
Because we were Look front. Go into the window, Larry.
Just about 20 to 25, and what happened before 12 o'clock? I mean, pretty much just 1 hour and 20. September 14th and Wednesday the 15th at 8 o'clock and 10:30 again. Dialogue production presents the Steve Miller Band. Steve Miller Band and the Carceral Quintet, along with the Mahavishnu Orchestra, featuring John McLaughlin on guitar. Beacon Theater, 74th Street and Broadway. Tickets are now on sale at the box office at $2, $3, and $4, and at most of the local record stores. Tuesday and Wednesday, October 14th and 15th, and 2 shows each night. Free dynamics. Steve Miller, Carceral Island.
See the gate in the back there?
Well, no, you won't see it. Hold on, right in here. Cat, could you please hit the switches so they get really low? Thank you.
She gone.
Oh, wait, we don't see your face, girl. You're just shooting the, Go ahead.
That's what happens when you work your own. Just so fake.
She wants to. Okay. You just keep on.
Instead of cheese. Smile lady. Smiling faces, Bobby.
That one will fold shoulders.
Yeah, but what's his name? Yeah, him. No, not him.
Complaining about what he called the kind of brutal violence that makes us fearful of strangers and afraid to go out at night. President Ford sent a crime bill to Congress today. Fred Graham has that story. And in New York, Mike Lee looks at big city crime.
President Ford's approach was more modest than tough, seeking to lead more than punish.
Government can provide leadership. It can improve the quality of existing federal laws and the federal judicial system. It can enact and vigorously enforce new laws governing criminal conduct at the federal level. And it can provide financial and technical assistance to state and local governments in their efforts to stem lawlessness.
His toughest recommendation was for laws requiring mandatory minimum sentences for those who commit violent federal crimes. But the minimums might be as low as 1 year. Judges could still sometimes give less, and few criminals would be affected. Last year, when 8 million crimes were reported, Ford's plan would have sent only 900 additional criminals to jail. President Ford said he's unalterably opposed to registration of guns or gun owners, but he does favor outlawing cheap Saturday night specials, amounting to about 1/4 of the firearms in the country. The president would continue federal aid to state and local crime agencies by extending the Law Enforcement Assistance Administration for 5 more years, with more than $1.25 billion each year to distribute. And the president wants a limited $7 million program to pay the medical bills of victims of federal crimes. Attorney General Levy said mandatory sentences can succeed in reducing crime.
Better just to say this is the sentence. It is a year, and you know it's a year, and that's what it's going to be, and that's what the judge will have to give, and the prisoner will know what he's up against. The message...
As if to emphasize the moderate approach, and perhaps to avoid a Nixon trademark, the Attorney General emphasized that this is not a law and order approach, but a domestic tranquility policy. Fred Graham, CBS News at the White House.
There is a crime of violence committed in New York City every 4 minutes. Last year alone, there were more than 1,500 murders, 4,000 rapes, 41,000 assaults, and 77,000 robberies. As a result, the criminal justice system is bursting at the seams. Jails like the Bronx Detention Center are filled to the brim with defendants who often wait months for their day in court. Almost 3,500 men and women are being detained at 6 New York City jails. Many of those arrested never come to trial. For example, there were over 85,000 felony arrests in New York last year, yet only 11,000 of those arrests resulted in convictions or a plea of guilty. The remainder, almost 74,000, were either dismissed or plea bargained. Thus, 87% never came to trial. Nonetheless, the process of plea bargaining is vigorously defended.
If there were no longer opportunities for plea negotiation and every case had to be tried, you would have perhaps a quadrupling or more of the workload that passes through the court system. And without a massive infusion of new resources, the entire system would crumble and probably buckle under the weight.
There are many who feel the system is already buckling, with courtrooms and corridors jammed with people waiting for a judge to hear their case.
What would happen if you had to try every case that was indicted? The system would not be able to take it.
New York is neither the safest nor most dangerous city to live in, but like others, it faces an increasing crime rate with little or no increase in the capacity of its criminal justice system to handle it. Mike Lee, CBS News, New York.
The missing Earl of Lucan was named by a coroner's jury in London today as the murderer of his children's governess last November. It's the first time a British peer ever has been labeled a killer by such a jury. If Scotland Yard ever finds a 40-year-old Earl, he'd face trial before a criminal court.